Allah sent the prophets for mercy. Allah sent the prophets for guidance. We need to learn the stories of the prophets, the stories of the prophets.
Assalamu alaikum. Baba, can I sleep here tonight?
Only if you have prayed your salah.
I did. Can you please tell me the Prophet's story?
My dear, we will hear the story of a Prophet Ilyas. When his people turned to false gods, Ilyas, Alayhis Salaam, called them back to Allah alone. When his people turned to false gods, Ilyas, Alayhis Salaam, called them back to Allah alone.
Baba, who was Prophet Ilyas, Alayhis Salam?
Prophet Ilyas, Alayhis Salam, was a messenger sent by Allah to guide the people of Baalbek in Lebanon. They had turned to idol worship, and he called them back to worship only Allah, the one true God. The land of Ilyas, imagine. Ahmed, the rolling hills of Lebanon, covered with olive trees and tall cedar forests. The sun sets, painting the sky in orange and purple, and the people gather in a large courtyard. The middle stands a tall idol made of stone, called Baal.
What did the people of Prophet Ilyas alayhi salam believe in before his message?
They worshipped an idol named Baal, and forgot the teachings of the prophets before them. Prophet Ilyas alayhis salam reminded them that idols cannot help or harm. Only Allah has all power. Smoke from burning incense rises in the air, as men and women bow to it, asking it for rain and food. In this dark time, Allah sent his Prophet Ilyas alayhis salam. He walked among the people, his white garment flowing in the evening breeze, his face glowing with the light of faith. His voice was strong, but his heart was full of mercy. He stood before the crowd and raised his voice.
Did the people listen to Prophet Ilyas alayhi salam?
Only a few people accepted his message, while most disobeyed and mocked him. They refused to leave their idols, even after seeing the truth of Allah's signs and warnings. O my people, fear Allah. Do not worship this lifeless idol. Do you call upon Baal and leave the best of creators? Allah, the Lord of your fathers and forefathers? Surah As-Saffat 125, 126. The people stared, some laughed, and some turned away. The idol loomed tall behind them, but it was silent, unable to answer.
Prophet Ilyas, alayhis salam, stayed patient after rejection. Allah honored his faithsome, say he was raised to the heavens, others that he lived and died peacefully, rewarded for his steadfastness.
The disobedience and punishment. The people of Ilyas alayhis salam lived in arrogance. They cheated in trade, disobeyed Allah's commands, and ignored his prophet. So Allah punished them with drought. Once green fields turned brown and cracked. The rivers dried into empty beds. Animals collapsed from hunger. And the people looked at the empty sky, begging Baal for rain. But no cloud appeared, and no rain came. Still, instead of turning to Allah, they clung to their idol. Their hearts became harder. The Prophet's patience, Ilyas alayhis salam, did not give up. Small group of people gather at night, their hands lifted in dua, their faces glowing in the starlight. They whispered Allah's names, while the rest of the city slept in sin. Ilyas alayhis salam gave them hope. Be patient. Allah never forgets his servants. Just like in the stories of Nuh, Hud, and Saleh, the believers were protected, but the rest of the people faced Allah's decree. Famine deepened. Hunger spread like fire. Their wealth, idols, and pride could not save them. They perished, while the believers survived by Allah's mercy. Allah tells us in Surah As-Saffat, and indeed, Ilyas was among the messengers, but they denied him, so they will be brought for punishment, except the chosen servants of Allah. Verses 123, 128. After Ilyas, another prophet was sent, Ilyas alayhi salam, who carried on his mission. Some narrations even say that Ilyas lived a very long life, but the strongest opinion is that he finished his mission and return to Allah. Allah is the most merciful. But sometimes, He tests people so they wake up and return to Him. Rain is a blessing, and when people forget the giver, He withholds it until they remember Him again.
What lesson do we learn from Prophet Ilyas, alayhis salam?
We learn to stay strong in faith, speak truth even when others reject it, and trust Allah completely. True success is in obedience to Allah, not in the approval of people. Lessons from the story. 1. Worship Allah alone. Idols, money, or desires cannot give us anything. 2. Stay patient in dawah like Ilyas. Never give up, even if only a few believe. 3. Hard hearts miss guidance. If we are arrogant, we cannot see the truth. 4. Allah saves the believers. The faithful are always protected. 5. Blessings depend on gratitude, rain, food, and peace stay when we thank Allah.
May Allah bless my child with a kind heart and strong faith. Help them follow the Prophet's path, stay honest and patient, and always walk in your light. My son, remember true strength come from Allah.
Ameen. Good night, Mama. Good night, Baba.
Good night, my brave boy. May Allah make you among the obedient.
The stories of the prophets.